All right, hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is an educational channel, and our purpose is to inform you of uh, important uh, theories, concepts, and discoveries that have the potential to really improve your health, uh, spiritual, mental, and physical. But the powers that be are trying to prevent you from learning about this stuff. So sometimes you have to dig in a little bit deeper. And this is a segment that we have called Your Blind Side, where I talk to some of the anons, truthers, diggers, conspiracy theorists out there, and through maybe my experience or um, my orientation, just where I'm situated, I'm going to try to have your back a little bit and warn you of things that might be coming up so that you're not there when um, the rug gets pulled. And I think the main thing uh, today is just I see the truther movement as being very ungrounded. Um, maybe not so much compared to the general population, but um, they can be swayed hither and thither, um, and can overreact to, uh, you know, news of the day, um, and and I think, some of this is they can get um, kind of off their moorings with criticism or commentary, um, real or imagined, or bots, and um, and at the same time they want to they're just dying to take credit for being right when they are right, um, and to me it's a bad look. It's just it doesn't um, because I don't know. I've been watching, and I've watched you get a lot of things wrong, and I've watched you get a lot of things right. And but I never hear about the things that you got wrong, or not very often do I hear about the things that you got wrong. But if you get something right, you just keep talking about it. Um, I actually heard one podcaster today, you know, uh, tell his audience that you know all of these other people are insecure. Um, but this is like the most insecure person that like I can think of that I listen to on a regular basis, constantly um, talking about how people are attacking him and that he's being unfairly targeted for this or that. Um, well, I guess it just kind of comes with the territory. What I would say is that um, you might as well get used to it, but also there are things that you can do to kind of mitigate the the attacks, the marginalization, the alienation, um, and those things are really what you would call disciplines, things that you kind of have to do on a daily basis just in order to maintain your sanity and keep your grounding, keep yourself, uh, you know, not too high and not too low. And I mean, I'm not saying that these things are foolproof, and I'm not saying that I am uh, immune to any of this. I go through all of the different uh, issues that I just listed. I'm guilty of all those things, but maybe a little bit less because I have um, some grounding practices that um, I use uh, and have been using for a long time. Um, I would say first amongst those is uh, working out. I feel like that's an absolute must, and especially given that um, you're going to need to be increasing your red pilling here coming up because it turns out that a lot of the things that you take for granted uh, actually aren't correct. They're going to fall apart like a house of cards when given scrutiny, but you haven't given it scrutiny yet. That includes your religious belief system and especially your holy books. Um, and so when you start discovering some of these more mind blowing red pills that are more cherished and near and dear to you, that go back further in history, that go deeper into your childhood and into your emotional investment of your life. And you start recognizing that even that stuff is wrong. Then you need the kind of grounding that a hard workout and um, you need the flexibility that some yoga or calisthenics or stretching or whatever you want to call it will give you, um, and some meditation or at least some contemplation, just to to slow down the pace a little bit. Um, I've mentioned that I feel like cannabis is um, it sobers you up. Now you could say it gets you ungrounded. I would I would I would question that and say that it's kind of more how you use it, what the context is, what the format is, dosage, and um, just the general intention that you're having. If you use it to just space out, then that probably could happen. But what I see is that it is sobering me up from reality, so called reality, this mediated thing that we have out here, um, this continual psyop, and it sobers you up from that. So, um, but I wouldn't get into it at all without having done the workout and the meditation and the yoga and the studying and but that's what I see is that the red pilling, the you know putting these things under examination tend to make you ungrounded, and so you have to ground yourself in order to reground yourself, in order to kind of maintain sanity, especially as the digging gets deeper. Right now, most of the anons and truthers are in shallow territory, And I think they're not realizing that there's going to be needing to be deeper digs. They keep talking about popcorn and victory, and this victory is just the first step. um, there's a bunch more steps. And the next step is the implementation phase. And that is to implement your vision. But if your vision is clouded by still all these psyops, that totally negates the victory. So the 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 psyops, the the background, um, that has to be red pill, and there's no way around it. So um, it's time to strap it up and start getting ready. Okay, like, share, subscribe, comment, contribute, share, and we will see you next time. Thanks for tuning in today, and remember to watch your blind side.